I'm
well,
sorry,
one of them was from
Keith.
earlier, but wow. But what's that?
I'm sorry.
No,
You're
I'm not.
live.
It's not a criticism.
It's my
Well,
birthday.
one of them,
I'm
the
sorry
first
I'm late
one-
on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
The first one I saw before there was any expectation of us to have started. It was like 10 minutes before we were supposed to start. One of them I saw around the time.
I didn't make you.
I gotta write them down, or I'm gonna forget. I gotta write them down. All right, let's.
All right,
how about this?
do
Let's
it.
talk. Let's talk about the first one. Let's talk. Do them in order. Snyder cut.
What a stupid thing to want to talk about.
I have a bone to pick. There's
that's
been
fine.
a lot of different bones picked
Okay. All right. Okay.
around the Snyder cut, but I have one.
Okay. Just
And-
write down your things. Let me intro my birthday stream.
Oh, you want to? Okay, I wrote it down, and then we'll do that, and then we can roll back into it.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to intro it in 25 minutes after we've talked about the Snyder cut for 25 minutes?
Well, I mean, it would certainly be more in keeping with our typical style, but I was going for something
Right.
weird and different because it's my birthday.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do weird and different.
All right, it's my birthday. We're being weird and different. Let's hear a good sound. No! Games. Yeah.
Ooh.
We love that.
I saw the floaty text in my head, in my mind's eye. I saw it.
You can hear it, right?
Yeah, I can hear it. I cannot see it.
Oh no! Keith can't
Yeah.
see it. I forgot.
Yeah, you didn't do the, but I saw it. Doesn't
God,
matter.
it's
I
so
saw
easy
it
to
in my
forget.
mind's eye.
Love it.
I actually didn't. I have a really hard time with that.
You.
But I imagined that I could see it in my mind's eye.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah.
No, I was almost about to share you the Discord window, and you can already see that.
I can already see that. I already have my own version of that.
How's this?
Looking good.
All right. Woo!
Wow, look at that! Look at that! Look at that red up there. That's not. That's
Look at
not
that red
stock.
up there. It's not stock. We're on the Super Game Boy, but
Oh, I can't hear it anymore.
there's no sound right now. Nobody panic. Can you hear?
Yes.
That.
Oh, this is just the silent menu.
Yeah,
the silent
it-
demo screen.
Yeah, this is the eerie silent demo screen that some games opted for back in the day. And here I even have the mouse all set up. And if you can believe it, it's not even because of the stream. I just was doing that already. Down on my bedroom floor, I have an N64 next to an SNES with a Super Game Boy, next to a GameCube with a GBA. Because I've just been playing Pokemon and all my other Game Boy games. Also, there's a Wii U and an NES Mini. It's a very Nintendo floor happening. It's pretty incredible. But let's go down to like this or this. Ooh, I just
like
wanted to play
gray.
a bunch of
I
Game
like
Boy games.
normal.
I am more nostalgic for this look because I had a Game Boy Pocket. I think this is a little garish. It's a little try hard.
Yeah,
but
please. I also have the Game Boy Pocket. Let's go back to 2.
I bet this is like the palette they used for those demo kiosks, like the green on purpose kind of thing. I like this sort of muted beige look.
I prefer 1 to 4, but 2 is what I grew up with.
What's so cool about the Super Game Boy, unlike the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, you have total control over the color palette. You can make your own color
total
palette.
control, unlike
Total
ever before.
control. And
Total control over the Game Boy Color palette.
you can look through our videos. We have on YouTube, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/runbutton. We have a bunch of videos where we're using the Super Game Boy, but we had that one where I'm playing like Wario Land, but you have the SNES mouse and you're like literally drawing on the screen and stuff.
That was a fun one.
It was really
That
good.
was fun.
I really like. I do really like this background here. If you have to have a border because you don't have a Framemeister, this is a lot of fun, the fake Game Boy, but we're going to go black and then zoom in. Doo-doo-doo. And like I said, you can...
Are you going to do a live Framemeister zoom in? Is that what you're about to do?
Yeah, I'm going to do a live Framemeister zoom in.
God, remember when we used the Framemeister forever?
Yeah, it's so funny. I have the N64, SNES, and GameCube. I have all three of them connected to the Framemeister in a different way.
So for people who don't know, because you haven't been watching Run Button for 6 years, only for 4 years, the Framemeister is an extremely weird device that we had to special order from Japan.
It's actually
that
like
Kylie found somehow.
Well, here's the thing. We bought it when it was still kind of obscure. It's way more popular now. So there's probably a bunch of people being like, yeah, of course I know the Framemeister.
Oh, I did not know that it was kind of well known now, but yeah, when we had the Framemeister, it was like no one was using a Framemeister.
And you can tell it's high end because all of the settings are really confused, like are all opposite of what you would think, where like you turn zoom size down to zoom in. The lower the number gets, the more you zoom in. That's how you can tell it's for real. Wait.
We had to special order an English sticker to put over the remote.
Yep, there's somebody who makes English translation stickers. The original remote sticker is like a nice kind of shiny silver color, but the sticker was a flat gray, but it discolored over time, so now it became pink. So it's fun. My Framemeister remote is pink.
Oh, I forgot that it did that. All right, here we go. Okay, so Kylie, you said you told me to not let you forget that you had an apology for me. What could that be about?
I'm sorry. Actually, before I apologize to you, I totally messed up. I forgot the most important thing. I was, fooling around.
Intro the show like you were gonna?
Well, no, it's just it's my birthday. I want to play a bunch of games. My name's Kylie Theodora. You're Keith Carberry.
Yeah.
And we're doing it.
It's all true.
Sorry, I misplaced said pink Framemeister remote, but I got it. I gotta now zoom off.
Oh, did you set it?
I couldn't find.
Not set it the way you wanted.
Why is the mouse not working? What? Oh, it's because I did it with the controller. Controls. It's normally set up. Weirdly it defaults to B. I don't know why you would ever choose which one is A and which one is B and make B the one you default to, but it's
because B is on the bottom. It switches which one's at the bottom.
Okay, fair enough.
And it defaults to B to B mode because that's traditional. But then they still have it listed in alphabetical order.
All right, you're right.
I can't say that they're right, but that is why.
This is the traditional Game Boy layout with the B button below the A button, but it's more dramatic on the SNES controller. I don't like it to begin with. It's more dramatic on the SNES. I hate it, so I switched to the Type A, so it's more like Super Mario World. And don't we all love that? In these palettes over here, I was going to say you have total control over the palette, but it doesn't really matter because I think the only 4 that are worth anything are slot H on all 4 pages, which are like just these 4, like Game Boy on purpose, kind of like Game Boy but better, and then whatever this is, and then Game Boy Pocket, and like those are really the good ones.
Yeah, I like it. I like H4, huh? I didn't like it when we were on it before.
Right? Yeah.
Show me one. Show me one again.
Like.
No, that's better.
I like this one too, but not for Super Mario Land for some reason. Sometimes it's a per game thing. Super Mario Land, I'm like, this one. It's that one. And this is
let's do it. Let's play for real.
We're doing it. Woo. I'm gonna play through a bunch of games really quick. I'm gonna cycle through them. Ta-da! All right, so.
You had an apology for me?
I was playing this game like last night or something. And I'm listening to this song and I'm playing through this level here, and God, I can't deny it was hitting me so right, and I was just like, Even though I said this game was iconic, I think I maybe was a little bit down on it the last time we talked about it last week when I said that, like,
and I've got to say, it's the nicest you've ever been about me saying that this is one of the best Mario games.
Last week?
Usually you tell me that I'm right. Yeah, usually
okay.
You're more harsh about it.
You're right. I think some of the other Mario games, well, maybe it's just fresher for me. I haven't played it as much. I don't know. I sleep on it because I play it so little. And then I play it again. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Well, you had this whole argument years and years ago, because this has always been one of my favorite Mario games. You can go back to our Mario Land episode to hear me advocate and you dismiss while you're playing this game.
I also liked it, though. I remember liking it when we played it.
Yeah, but there's other times you've been anti-Mario Land. Your main argument was that there's something different about the moment.
Or as Keith called it, Super Mario Brothers Land.
Super Mario Bros. Land. Your argument was about the momentum, and that Mario is about momentum in a way that this doesn't have.
Yeah. Well, all right. I guess I did say that, and it's funny because I guess I was wrong.
Years and years ago.
I guess I was just wrong. I guess I was just wrong because I was gonna say what's fun about this game is it has this like kind of staccato feel to the movement of it.
Yeah. God, it feels so good.
But then sometimes it goes wrong on you.
Hey, I think that was user error. I saw that happening before it happened. Maybe just because I'm more familiar.
There's a definite divide between the Super Mario Land 1 camp and the 2 camp. This is a different vibe. I think the Land 2 slowed the game down and chose to zoom in order to get more definition on the sprites. So like Mario looks like everything looks off, like very off model in this game, and because but then Super Mario Land 2 does also keep a lot of, it stays weird, but weird in a different way.
Look at how the Koopas look in this game.
Yeah, it's funny. There's a very eerie, dream-like feel to it. Now, this is hard to explain. This was like the first.
There's
Mario
a real
game.
other world, like alternate universe Mario.
Yeah, it's like this
where the mushrooms are really little and cute. The Goombas are like these little things, and the Koopas look like turtles, like straight up turtles.
But they're bombs because you can't kick them. Which of course it probably just came from you couldn't do it on Game Boy, or it was really hard to do.
Right. Yeah. The coins look different. The mushrooms look different. They're just like these two-tone shapes. And then there's those like floaty things that sink when you jump on them. Like, what even are those?
I don't know what you mean.
The bricks look different. Everything is just so weird. Like I saw a video on Twitter of someone who put their face into like a gender swap thing. Those are the weights I'm talking about up there in the top corner. As you jump on them and they sink. Yeah. What are those?
I don't. They're not
and they have
anything.
a weird like weight to them. They're nothing. Anyway, someone put their face into like a gender swap app and swapped it back and forth until they were just totally destroyed by the like gender swap algorithm. The quote was something like, "Gender swapping my face back and forth until I look like a sleep paralysis witch."
Not a person.
I can't remember.
Not a person with sleep paralysis, but the
witch,
demon
right?
with
The sleep paralysis hallucination that you see.
I think that this is I didn't know about this until recently because I don't get sleep paralysis. Can you explain it?
Yeah, sleep paralysis is a pseudo sleep phase where your mind has partially woken up and is taking in like visual stimulus from your waking life, but your body has not yet stopped producing the chemical that prevents it from moving during sleep, which prevents sleepwalking. And so you are unable to move, and you're sort of like hypnagogic brain here. Your like semi-awake brain invents a reason why this is true, and it's a very famous sort of like shared symptom where you basically hallucinate some sort of goblin or witch that is sitting on you, preventing you from being able to move.
Oh, I also heard it as a lot of people like feeling like they like the sensation of kind of seeing a figure out of the corner of your eye, like standing nearby. That just like it's common in sleep paralysis to feel like you're like you can kind of see a person standing just out of view.
Yeah, that's probably also true. But I think that there's a distinct like something is on my chest thing.
Okay,
like,
yeah,
vibe.
yeah, I've heard that too.
You can see Drescher in the chat says the classic nightmare painting. Yes, that painting is exactly it. Yeah. And so this is a thing that multiple, not everyone with sleep paralysis or who has experienced sleep paralysis gets this, but it's definitely like a recurring shared symptom. Anyway, so that is this game is like that to me. It is like this is like the midway point of someone who has taken Mario and put it through a gender swap app over and over again, and everything comes out like this. This is sort of like the sleep
Daisy
goblin version of Mario.
And then Daisy is a monster. Well, what's interesting is that because everything is just a little bit like Super Mario Brothers, but not quite. But like first,
Piranha Plant's another really good like weird change.
But there was a time in the 90s when like
this song is so good.
This song is so good. And everyone had a Game Boy in the 90s. And so everyone had Super Mario Land. And everyone, or at least everyone had played it. That's how I first played. That's why it was the first Mario game I had ever played. Because like the woman who ran the daycare I went to owned like a Game Boy and Super Mario Land and Tetris and nothing else. And that seemed like everybody in the world was that.
Yeah.
But where am I going with it? It's why you get a lot of people are wrong about what they think is in Super Mario Brothers, and it's because of Super Mario Land. Like I used to think, oh, why did I think Mario shot tennis balls? He obviously shoots fireballs. But in this game, he actually
because of this game.
In this game, he literally shoots bouncy balls. They're not fireballs in this game; they're bouncy balls.
Yeah, they bounce once and then, yeah.
I forgot because I like went 15 years without playing this game or something.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. This is a game that I've come back to. I've played this game on and off for my entire life because I always liked it more than anyone else I've ever met. I've been the Mario Land defender forever.
Well, I admit, like, I always really liked it as a kid, but I did always kind of have a problem with the movement, and I always, like, it always did feel off. Like, when I played Super Mario Brothers, I was kind of like, hey, Jordan. Is Jordan here?
Someone pointing out that Mario comes down from a spaceship, and why is that? And I don't know.
I guess I never understood that that's what was happening.
Yeah, yep, Mario is confirmed. It's everything about this game is weird.
And that's why, like,
that's the best. You love weird Mario.
Exactly, like, I realized later that my favorite Mario is Weird Mario, and all of the Mario Land games are the weirdest Mario games. But
yeah,
Land is the one that's the weirdest in my favorite way. It's like classic Mario weird. What happens in Land 2 and 3 is awesome, and it becomes like, it's essentially the Wario Land games, like, are birthed out of Super Mario Land. And like, Super Mario Land 1 is like, I'm just Super Mario Land, and then Super Mario Land 2 is like when the person with the alien growing in their stomach is like, why is my stomach bulging like this? And then Wario Land 3 is the monster emerging out and then putting on a top hat and dancing around.
I introduced. Okay, so basically, Kylie texted me. Was like, don't even forget. I was going to apologize to you for. And I was like, okay. And then we joined a call, and I immediately heard her testing the audio and heard the game, and it was like, oh, the apology is that she's been playing Super Mario Land and is gonna say sorry that I was wrong about that this game isn't very good. But you said you had another apology.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to say, I did want to apologize.
Let's get any apology you have. Let's get them all out of the way.
Exactly. So I did want to apologize about Super Mario Land and me downplaying it last week. But also I wanted to entice you to the stream, and I know that the best way to do that is to tell Keith that is to let Keith know that he will be apologized to.
Yeah.
And I did have another one.
More than anything is I want vindication. I don't know for what yet, but I do insist that I be vindicated.
And I suppose the other way is that I have also been playing a lot more Pokemon Blue version. And, I guess I would say when we talked about it last, I was judging it rather harshly because I think the beginning of that game is really, really slow in an unfun way, especially because I know how it goes and what happens. And so I was a little bit down on it, but I've been enjoying it much more since then.
Well, the discussion we were having, basically what a great way to have an underwater level, by the way.
So I never knew that this was in the game at all until I was an adult. So that
Really?
was crazy to learn about. I didn't know about this.
The discussion that we had, we were playing Dragon Quest III, and I was saying basically that I don't know why I would play this game when I could play like Gen 1 Pokemon, because they're legitimately good games, even though they're simplified, and that they're actually really fun and they're not just dumbed down. And I can't remember why you disagreed with that.
I think I was like, this game is for babies.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. But you're still wrong. You're still wrong about there being a big difference between Gen 1 Pokemon and Dragon Quest 3, and you're wrong about Dragon Quest 3 not being good. That game has a lot of grinding in it.
I beg for
Mario.
He's meant to take all these coins because they spell out his name.
Yeah, good for him.
It's not stealing.
A world where all the coins are for you. And then now see, when Wario comes along, we judge him to be
specifically not meant.
We judge him to be a thief, but is he not just living the same dream as his evil twin Mario?
Good point. It's actually
wow.
It's actually how we're made to feel about Wario that is the real villain.
Exactly.
No,
it's actually it's Waluigi that's the real villain. Sorry, wait, real quick. I remembered like a week or two ago, I remembered out of nowhere that Waluigi still isn't in Smash Brothers and got mad about it all over again.
Wow, yeah,
they
right?
just keep putting it. They put in more fucking random anime sword
there's
people.
More stupid sword people.
Ah.
And how many different Marios are there?
A lot.
There's like 3 different iterations of Mario, at least, plus Luigi, which is just, again, a stretched out Mario.
Not like, unlike Waluigi, who's his own original
Right,
character.
just stretched out Luigi. Yeah, once you stretch it twice, that's a new thing.
Examining the existential dread of only existing to be the tennis doubles partner of the evil version of the hero.
I want you to do an experiment because I am interested now in I'm re-interested in the Dragon Age 3. Sorry,
Okay.
not Dragon Quest 3, and Pokemon Gen 1 thing. You stopped playing Dragon Quest 3, right? And you just started playing Pokemon and have it come back?
Real quick. Ooh. I was gonna say, this is the level I kept dying on last night and kept getting game over on. And that specifically right there was like the hardest part, but I just did it.
Nice.
Which was nice. But the hardness is still not over. Whoop. Yeah, I did stop playing Dragon Quest 3 and shifted to Pokemon, but I still have played more Dragon Quest 3 than I've played of Pokemon, and you know me, I'm always just jumping around to getting tired of games and jumping around to different games.
Well,
So that's not necessarily a condemnation of Dragon Quest, but I will admit it is extraordinarily grindy. It is one of the grindiest RPGs ever made. It is like it's like the epicest grind fest RPG ever. So there's a lot of grinding in it.
Dragon Quest.
Like, yeah, Dragon Quest is like kind of like it's like a grindy classic RPG series, and Dragon Quest 3 seems to be one of the grindiest. But, well, I was gonna say, but it's more like, even though the American version, which is the one I'm playing, the international version rather, has like a 25% EXP boost. It was like so much worse than the original.
Holy shit, that's nuts. Well, so I will say, if you go back, most of my criticism of watching Dragon Quest 3 was the presentation of it and being like, I don't think I could play a game that looked like this.
But then when I played Pokemon, I was like, oh, actually, Pokemon just looks like that, though. It's almost not different. Like, if you turn off the battle animations, it's basically the exact same thing.
Yeah, but that's part of. I mean, when you have
like
nothing,
it's practically
just a sip is all you need.
I mean, it's like more than 5 years newer though, and it's
yeah, sure.
I
guess what I'm saying is that it's the first good RPG because RPGs couldn't be good before then.
Convenient that RPGs couldn't be good until the first one that Keith played.
No, I don't know that there's not any good ones between the two. But I was just being an asshole. But at some point,
Thank you.
It took years for there to be a good RPG in video games.
Well, but
I don't think
Dragon Quest 1 I think was already like it was, it wasn't the first. It was like the first of like those simplified console RPGs. But it's not the first RPG ever.
What I'm asking is for you to go back to Dragon Quest 3 and play it. So it's one thing to go from Dragon Quest 3 to go and then going to Pokemon Blue and being like, okay, it's not for babies, it's good. But now to go back to Dragon Quest 3 and to be like, what am I missing from Gen 1 that is not in Dragon Quest 3. Also, I just want to point out there is 5 years difference between them, but one of them is on a home console and one of them is on a calculator. And that the NES is a more powerful system than the Game Boy.
Excuse me. The Famicom was basically a calculator, in fairness.
It still was better than the Game Boy.
Sure.
So there you go.
Yeah.
You could still do more, even though it's older.
I gamed over. I gamed over in the exact same place I gamed over last time. Love that click.
I have my list. I have my list of things.
Wait, oops, sorry, let's get that one more time.
The click? You wanted the click once more?
Whee! We all love that.
You ready for you ready to start my list?
Oh, your list of things? Yeah.
I have a list of things. One, I have a bone to pick with the Snyder cut.
Wow. Finally.
I know that there's been a lot of bones.
Whoa. Hang on. Batman v Superman, sit down. Finally, we get Carberry v Snyder cut.
Okay. This is not a bone that I've seen picked before. Maybe I'm wrong, because I'm not clued in on this. I don't like superhero movies. I don't like the Marvel movies that people say are the best ones, let alone the DC movies that people pretty much agree are bad.
Yeah. No.
But I just like, we call it the Snyder cut, right? But what people mean when they say Snyder cut is that they just gave this guy a bunch of money to go like remake parts of the movie. That's not what a cut is.
Right, yeah, they're making it something different because the Snyder cut did not exist.
But I just don't want people to keep calling it. Why do people keep calling it the Snyder cut? There's no Snyder cut.
Well,
he made a bad movie and he's trying again. They just let him try again.
Whoa, God! Straight to the most horrific part of this game is the Mario zone, the zone that's an entire giant Mario, and we're gonna go inside of it. Here we are.
Okay, Jordan says Joss Whedon made the first one. Technically, Snyder was fired, but wasn't he on for almost the entirety of it being made? I don't know.
Well, a lot of it, yeah. Well, like for a lot of the, I don't remember how it went, but
yeah,
it was he was on for a lot of it. You're right, and then it switched, and so that's why people were always
that's why people thought there was a Snyder cut.
Exactly, they were like, release the Snyder cut. We want to see that version, but it didn't really exist. If it ever existed, it would have been an extremely rough, unfinished form.
I guess what I'm saying is, I remember this. I remember these wheels.
Okay, you know what? This actually slaps too, though. Don't sleep on the Super Mario Land games. These are really good. Also, Wario.
Hey, if you haven't heard,
I'm including that.
Are you looking for something to play on your Game Boy?
Whoop. Yeah, look for something to play on your Game Boy. I don't like this, like, I was trying out this green thing. The green is weird.
This one doesn't look fun to me.
It's kind of different, but it works.
And I owned this as a child, I'm remembering now. And I don't think I played it very much then either.
I think all the Super Mario Land games take some getting used to because, you know, the Game Boy's just not a very powerful console. Yeah. But you know, I think they made a lot of what they had, and they're great.
It's obvious that they're trying to make it more like what Mario is.
Yeah.
And I hate Mario, so I don't like this as much.
Right. I mean, show me the lie. Oh, I thought maybe I could stand on that or jump over it.
No, you get cut by its blades.
I will say this, though. This one, I mean, I am just jumping around like an idiot, but...
Ooh, I remember this. I remember these years.
What is this? What?
Big jump.
What? Oh, all right.
Yeah, you can't jump up there anymore.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, look how squashed he got. That's sad.
I mean, I can't deny that it looks really good. Like, this Mario looks great. This is a great looking Mario. Ooh. What was that? Ah!
All right, Kylie had nothing on Snyder Cut. No one's mad that they call it something that it's not. It's not a Snyder Cut. Why are you calling it
One of my major ongoing goals is to not be as mad about things I don't need to care about. To be less mad about random shit.
This is a new turn for you because I've been pitching this to you for about a year, and you've just been like, well, I guess we're different people then.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
It's true. Remember, we have how many times in the last year we had a conversation about like wanting to play some game just because it's some people are mad at it. And
Oh
we
no!
know about
I must kill the ants. Why? Oh, they killed me. Oh my god.
Here's my second thing. I saw someone, and I see this all the time. People being like trying to figure out recipes, like their parents' recipes, recipe books, grandma's recipes, their mom's recipes, whatever. And like, oh, here's all the the recipes are written weird because it's like all the tweet I saw today was specifically about the reason I could never get any of these recipes. Like, I remember those fucking ants. That sucks.
Oh, when you turn the game on, I think you're supposed to like go beat every boss in a row or something, and then go to Wario. Let me see. I still haven't beaten this game. Here I am.
I couldn't get any of the recipes right because it said where it said tablespoon, it was just talking about this one weirdly sized spoon in my grandmother's kitchen, and all the recipes are based off of this like weird fake thing.
I love it.
I see stuff like this all the time. No one in my family has a recipe. I don't know anyone.
Yeah,
no one on my dad's side. No one on my mom's side. Well, our grandma doesn't have any recipes written down.
Yeah, that's the thing. We were always trying to get her to do it, or not necessarily. My grandmother cooked a lot of food for us when I was growing up, and that was really great. But one thing we would give her shit for is that she would keep changing her recipes, but never wrote them down and didn't do it in like real measurements, just kind of like eyeballed everything and would slowly change them over time based on like what she thought was good, until we were like, you ruined all your recipes, but you don't know how to fix them because you didn't write them down.
Oh, did they get worse?
At some point. I don't know. I haven't, I don't eat a lot of my grandma's cooking anymore, so I don't know.
But yeah,
I do love my grandmother.
It's just this weird connection that people have with their families that I have zero. I don't have a single family recipe. My mom never made a single dish worth remembering. No offense, sorry, Mom. You never made. She did not have one signature. It was like, my mom made her meatloaf. She did. She made meatloaf, but it wasn't like, it was just meatloaf. It was just some fucking meatloaf.
No, I actually Well, it's the weird thing, like, I love my grandma's meatballs, so I definitely want to get the recipe, but the recipe is basically just, like, a list of ingredients that are in most meatballs.
Right.
It's just, like, it's the specific, it's probably just, like, the specific brand of, like, tomatoes she would always buy or whatever, like the kind of like the way the beef from the supermarkets we shopped at always tasted or something. I bet. Yeah. I wonder how much.
Well,
that
it could also be something
like
technical, like the amount of pressure she used to form the meatballs.
Yeah.
How they were cooked? Were they cooked? Were they baked? Probably
baked. Yeah. Baked.
My mom used frozen meatballs my entire childhood, so
bullshit.
They were bad.
That's don't do that. That's evil.
Yeah, my recipe. If my mom wrote down a recipe, it would be like pasta boiled in water and then whatever tomato sauce was on sale and frozen meatballs.
Stop. All right. what's happening here is that Keith is a cook, and his mom isn't. So like,
Right.
like a lot of cooking comes really naturally to Keith, and it just doesn't to his mom. So,
like, you know,
what is this move I'm doing? How am I spinning in the fuck?
how am I spinning?
How am I spinning?
Jordan asked if I've written any of my recipes down. A couple. I have like 3 or 4 things that I have written down. But yeah, it's true.
How am
part
I
of part of the
spinning?
problem, it's not entirely my mom's fault. It's also my sister's fault, because my sister was an unbelievably picky eater and also a jerk about it.
Hard to imagine either of her kids being a jerk.
I think it's hard to imagine me being a jerk.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's hard to imagine Casey being a jerk.
How do I spin? Was I not spinning? Did I imagine it? Was there just something on the floor? Was I not realizing I would... Oh, was I just Big Mario? Oh, there it is.
Jordan is now bullying me in the chat to get my recipes.
Oh, there we go. It's just holding down when you jump as Big Mario. That's all it is. All right, got it.
Look at that spin. I bet that deflects.
What is Jordan bullying you about?
Wanting my recipes.
For what? He's Jordan's just like, oh, Keith cooks, then tell me your things. Keith's got some recipes. I'm not gonna lie.
Recipes.
I'm not gonna lie. He's got some recipes.
Kylie was very quick to compliment me about my food, which is she's not quick to compliment me about anything. Very hesitant to compliment me about things.
Well, I it's not that I've never been hesitant. I just don't see that much to compliment.
See, that's exactly what I mean. And I'm not saying that I haven't encouraged that behavior by being annoying about being complimented on things. But it's true. It's just sometimes how you have to be. Here's the thing. I have one recipe that has been very influential in Kylie's life, I think, and that was carnitas.
Unfortunately,
you don't think so?
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. I think because I use a totally different recipe than you.
Oh, did my carnitas recipe not inspire you to be making carnitas every few months?
I think. I mean, maybe you did it once and I heard about it and I was like, that's a great idea. I should do that too. But then I found a different recipe.
You had it. You had my burrito.
I had it?
Yep, you had
okay.
when I was like, I'm making carnitas.
Oh.
You were over and you had some and you were like, this is great.
All right.
Give me your recipe. And you used my recipe and then you changed it and insisted that yours was better, which is fine.
No. I didn't.
But,
I didn't change it. I found a different thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't
potatoes.
I don't think yours is better. I just think mine is a lot less work, and that is borne out by the fact that the name of the recipe was Easy Carnitas. So.
Yeah. If you game over, you lose the 6 coins, says Dreshra.
What?
A couple beef stew recipes. Those are good.
That can't be true.
Did I have a couple beef stew recipes?
No, that I game over after I get if I lose all. That's not. But then I can just turn off the cartridge? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you can just not save it, right?
I don't know.
Here's my last thing that I had to talk about. You need to get new headphones.
Okay.
We should save up run button money. And
I
get
just don't have any money.
We should save up some run button money. We should take a few months because we can't do the headphone running out of battery thing. It feels like happens every other time we record. We just need.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Hang on. The headphone batteries just came out. No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. What's up?
We'll save up some money and we'll each get a pair of headphones for Run Button.
I still need an interface that doesn't make me sound like shit, and I also need
true.
I need $3,000.
I was gonna buy for you, but you didn't give me the money.
Hey everybody!
I mean, I was going to order it for us for Run Button when you sent me the money to do it, but you didn't.
Hey everybody! It's my birthday, and I owe $3,000 to Toyota for the fact that I had to drive my leased car more than I was supposed to. And the reason that happened was because when I leased the car, I had a job that was like 2 miles from my house. And then 2 weeks after I leased the car, I got laid off and I had to get a job that was much further away, and then I had to drive the car a lot. And my Venmo is at Kylie Churchill, and I would love your help with that. That would be great.
Didn't you not have to make that drive during the pandemic for most of the pandemic? Were you that far over that even not really driving the past? Wow, that's rough. Now imagine if you were not.
Oh, Keith, believe me,
yeah.
I've imagined it. I was very lucky in that regard.
I thought you were talking about this to me, and you thought that you could like bargain your way out of this charge. I guess not.
Oh, it was because I wouldn't have gotten it if I had bought the car. Oh no! The 25 turned to a 19. Oh shit!
Damn.
Let's Oh, boo. Let's ruin this one too. Oh, hey. I mean, come on. I racked him up, didn't I?
You sure did. Music is worse in this one.
Sure.
And it's not as fun. So
yeah,
I'm gonna say not as good.
I will say, like, the thing I was trying to explain about, like, the type of Mario weird that I like about Land 1 is, like, this is clearly, you know, this has, like, the cute Mario aesthetic that comes in at, like, 3 and World. Right? Like, that's basically how the visuals are different, is, like, they're more detailed, but they're detailed in, like, to make them more cartoonish. Where it's like...
no, which is, Kylie, you can spend those 999 coins on more lives. Go to the Mario Gambling Hut.
Oh. Oops.
I like this weird Death Star that pokes you with little needles.
I hate this Death Star.
I mean, I like how it looks. Also, it looks maybe like it's made out of film.
Thanks, Jordan. Thanks,
He's
Phoenix. Thanks, Diana. I appreciate you. All right, where's this gambling hut? I heard something about a gambling hut. So this game was the first appearance of Wario, by the way, and he's the main villain of this game. And then the next game in the series is Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land, and then you just are Wario. Where's the gambling hut?
Jordan's here. I have to ask Jordan.
Is that the
Jordan? I replied to one of your tweets today where you didn't like the Fortnite song. And then I later saw that you had I went to like the last tweet that you sent in that thread and saw that you deleted the original tweet. Was that because more people were disagreeing with you about it, or because you changed your mind and you like the song now?
What a shitty thing to say. What a shitty way to call your friend out. I'm sure that's exactly what Jordan's night needed. Where's
Jordan,
I just
want to know.
I just want you
because
to
I did.
Just
okay, I'm looking.
I just want you to look at the chat and see if anyone knows where the gambling hut is.
The weird hill back near the beginning.
Okay.
Is where it is.
Cool.
It's the big dome outside the castle.
Don't forget we gotta plan Pokemon.
This is almost as bad as when y'all were like, Jordan Mallory definitely owns swords. Oh, as long as it's not as bad as that, then I'm fine. You don't remember that?
What was that? What do you what?
Jordan one of us said, and I could not say who. I fucking remember that hippo. What? Hippo.
It's a dragon.
It's a hippo. What are you talking about? It's a hippo.
Oh, I just thought it was a really stupid dragon, but you're right. It looks like a hippo.
I think it's a hippo. I think it's just a hippo.
Anyway,
sorry, Jordan. I didn't mean to call you out. I mean, I did mean to call you out. I just didn't mean for you to feel either way about that, except for that it was funny that I called you out.
The problem was I forgot where the beginning was. I think this is the beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
Oh.
Sadie says it's 100% a hippo.
Does anyone... What is the chat? Which one should I pick?
90... Do all. I'll do them all.
But
guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. Blow them all.
What? I don't know.
It's your birthday.
I'm doing.
Jordan says it's your birthday. Blow them all.
Fuck. What? Is that good? Wait, no, that's bad. No! Boo!
But you win 300 coins. Okay, so now spend all your coins again.
Wrong.
Jordan says
This
now
one is
reload.
wrong.
Hey, does this one have a... Can people in the chat tell me, does this have a level where you can be like in a bubble? Can someone tell me if this game has a level where you're inside of a bubble?
No, I can tell you that it does.
It does?
Yep.
Okay, well then I loved this game when I was a kid.
There you go. Apology accepted.
The hippo level is the bubble level.
That's why Keith freaked out when he saw that hippo.
Yeah. I had one of those. Do you remember on the way to the content cabin last year we were singing Weird Al songs and being like, how do we still know these?
We listened to a whole Weird Al album.
Yeah,
a whole Weird album. How have we never said that fun before? That's
I
impossible.
must have said that.
It's impossible.
I must have said this. Yeah. I did that again yesterday with Weird Al again.
Uh-huh.
I've had a Weird Al song stuck in my head for 3 days now. Do you remember what I now know to be a They Might Be Giants style parody? But it's his song, Everything You Know Is Wrong. I believe we might have sung it. No, you don't remember Everything You Know Is Wrong?
How does it go?
It's been stuck in my head for 3 days. And I had that same experience where you're singing it and I'm saying the words before my brain remembers them. And it's just such a bizarre feeling. Like, I cannot...
Yeah, it was already in there.
It was already in there, but I couldn't have... If you had said, write down the lyrics to this song, I couldn't have.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with... Do you remember his like barbershop quartet thing of called Since You've Been Gone?
Yes. I love that song.
I like that song too, but I literally didn't remember it. I saw it on the track listing. I was like, what is this? And then I heard it. And I can tell you, it's one of the weirdest feelings. Since You've Been Gone, lyrics, Weird Al. Okay. I'll tell you.
I don't know if I love that song as much as I do just love the end of it.
Oh, it's a great little twist.
Yeah,
it's not fine. Okay, so like the third line of the song is, since you've been gone, it's like I've got a great big mouthful of cod liver oil. I didn't know what cod liver oil was as a child. I didn't even understand really what he was saying.
Well, I mean, it's got.
But I still was able to recall that and sing it along with him last night, after not having heard it for probably 17 years.
That's.
It's just a wild place up there in your brain.
It's popping up.
I'm just saying, everybody go and be surprised at how you remember the lyrics to old songs. It's nuts.
Yeah, I mean, they literally just live in your brain. There's like, There's literally cells in your brain that the reason that all they exist to do is remember the lyrics to a Weird Al song that you don't remember exists.
You don't remember off the top of your head? You don't remember Everything You Know Is Wrong?
What album is it from?
It's from Bad Hair Day.
What?
It's from Bad Hair Day, yeah. Okay,
No.
Here we go. All right.
No.
I pre-apologize for this, but here.
Okay.
Let's see if I can
Okay.
if I can sing enough of it for you to remember.
Uh-huh.
I was driving down the freeway in the fast lane with a rabid Wolverine in my underwear when suddenly a guy behind me in the backseat popped right up and clapped his hands across my eyes. I said, hey, is that Uncle Ted or Cousin Louie? Is it Bob or Joe or Walter? Could it be Bill or Jim or Ted or Bernie or Steve? And probably could have kept on guessing, but about that time he crashed into the truck. And as I'm laying bleeding there on the asphalt, finally I recognize the face of my hibachi dealer, who took off his prosthetic lips and told me, everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, and short is long. Do you remember this?
I just in the last 4 words, I was like, I definitely remember this, for sure.
Yeah.
But not so well. But the tune, I was like, I definitely recall this tune.
It's harder without the actual music, and I'm also not a very good singer.
But exactly. But I could still remember the song, how it really sounded.
Yeah.
Mostly.
But we're on Twitch, and I can't play even 3 seconds of it, or I'll be assassinated.
Right. All right. Well, I guess if I have one life to live.
The other one that I was really glad to be
I-
listening to was from Bad Hair Day, because that's the thing. We pretty much listened to Running with Scissors on the way to the Content Cabin.
Yeah, we just listened to that one all the way through. Oh,
Yeah.
we skipped a few songs.
We skipped a couple songs, yeah. But Bad Hair Day, I was happy to remember the song Syndicated Incorporated, the parody of Misery by Soul Asylum.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I heard a parody of that song before I heard that song.
Yep.
No
you sure
fucking
did.
way! No
Yeah,
wonder I
yeah.
like it so much.
Yeah. It's
I
because
had
it's a
already
weird. It's
heard
because
it.
you know it as a Weird Al song.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! That's
And
wild.
it is a great song, but it's awesome. Here's the thing about what's so great about Weird Al. You don't have to listen to the song about how it's. I mean,
You don't have to listen.
Extremely bleak song. It is not a happy tune, and I just like that Weird Al exists to take that really, really great sounding song and replace all the sad stuff with what if this was about a guy who liked TV.
Oh, now I remember this song. Wow.
Which one are you listening? Do you listen to Syndicated Incorporated?
No, it just you said a guy watching TV, and at first I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And then I thought about it a little more. I was like, oh right, weird. Brains are weird, and
He's
also
just
Weird
listing
Al
a bunch
is
of
weird.
old TV shows. Yeah.
What's the song?
Yeah,
called?
really good. What's the song? Syndicated Incorporated.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. We can't call. I mean, we called them parodies. Most of the Weird Al parodies are literally not even parodies. They
No.
wouldn't qualify as parody under fair use. That
Well-
one's not. And I know fair use is stupid. I don't mean to defend it. I just Sorry, I'm just a nerd, and I can't help when saying things
No,
break rules
I think
or
it's
not. I don't mean to.
I think it counts as a parody. It's just that the target of the parody is not specifically the band, all the time, or it's What if we took a genre of extremely sad music and just made it a stupid? What if actually people were just singing about the stupid stuff that they did in their lives? Like, I think that counts as a parody.
Sort of.
It's not satire.
Well, I mean, what would be the difference?
Between parody and satire? This is a can of worms.
Uh-oh.
I think that, well,
what is
I
this?
think,
What is this? What am I doing right now? What time is it? Oh.
So, okay, here's what it is. I've got one. I'm not going to say it's a brilliant song, but you remember Weird Al's song "Girls Just Want to Have Lunch" off of Dare to Be Stupid?
Yes, yeah.
And one of the lines in there talking about how, I mean, the whole thing. I think that is one you could call satire. Instead of parody, because it's like this is the thing that girls actually want is to be taken out and for me to buy them food.
Okay,
is basically what that song is.
Sure. All right. Yeah, you're right. And no, that's what I'm saying. It's not every song. Like, he also has, what was, I think I'm recalling a specific video that was like about fair use or something, and like the example they gave of a Weird Al song that would qualify as fair, or like qualify as fair use was like Smells Like Nirvana, where like it's not just it's not just the tune of Smells Like Teen Spirit, but it is a comment upon the fact that you can't understand anything Kurt Cobain is saying in Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, right. That I see that is what I would call satire.
Okay. Whee! Thank you, Hippo. What does this do for me? Oh! Shit. Okay. The game has changed.
We can use the. Let's go to Merriam-Webster and read the various definitions of parody, and I feel like we'll get a really good idea of what Weird Al is doing from just this first entry here. A literary or musical work in which the style of an author or work is closely imitated for comedic effect or in ridicule.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that
comedic
describes...
effects. Sure,
I feel like that describes almost the entire body of work of Weird Al.
Yeah. All right.
Dim says satire must have animals. That's right. Yeah, satire is when you use animals to make a point.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Anytime you do that.
Ooh. Hey now.
God. This is a great song. Sorry, not the Mario music. Syndicated Incorporated, and I guess also Misery.
Misery is a great song. I guess I just keep not dying. I'm too good at Mario. Sorry.
Too good at Mario.
Damn.
Ooh, I hate that pumpkin level. Do you want to do the pumpkin level? I hate that one.
All right, sure. It's because it's so spooky.
Yes.
Because it's ghoulish.
No, I think I had a hard time with it as a kid.
Step into the pumpkin.
The pumpkin zone.
Oh, wow.
Dare to be scared in the pumpkin zone?
There's a lot more to this game than Mario Land 1 as well. Ah! This is kind of like a Mario 3 to Super Mario Land's Mario Brothers 1.
Wait, analogize this for me again? What?
Super Mario Land 1. Super Mario Land is Super Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Land 2 is Super Mario Brothers 3. Or World, whichever.
What?
It's kind of it's World.
Can't follow.
I think
Super Mario Land,
Super Mario Brothers 1 and Super Mario Land are really similar games. Are similar, and I think like I think the differences between Land 1 and Land 2 are the same as the differences between Brothers 1 and Brothers 3. Does that not make sense to anybody but me?
It's
Fine.
like at some point I can't even hear what you're saying.
Girls just want to have lunch.
Why do they call it Super Mario Land when it's on the Game Boy?
Because lands are smaller than worlds, and Game Boys are smaller than Super Nintendos.
Super is for Super Nintendo games. Everyone knows this.
No. I mean, yeah, but...
He becomes not Super once he's not on the Super Nintendo.
Game Boys. Oh no! Let's take out the alcohol.
What?
For the cartridge.
I don't have alcohol. Oh,
Isopropyl
alcohol like alcohol swabs. You're talking about isopropyl.
Isopropyl alcohol. Don't be stupid. God. Keith is such a dummy.
See, Kylie tried to play Pumpkin Zone for like 40 seconds and quit.
I only had one life and I got a game over. So it did kill me.
Point proven.
Ugh, this thing is dirty. How do these things get so
Sorry,
dirty?
what was the second thing you apologized to me about?
It was just that I was
Pokemon.
a little unfair to Pokemon Blue.
Okay, fair.
My daughter, I got her into Pokemon Blue. I gave her that Game Boy and copy of Pokemon Blue, and I played a little bit with her, and then she spent some time at my mom's house. And then when I came to pick her up, she wanted to play Pokemon with me instead of Minecraft, which means I got her.
Wow, that's big. How does she feel about when she sees an old game that looks like basically dog shit? Does she care? Do kids care about this?
I think kids feel basically exactly the same way we feel about it, minus the nostalgia, which is like
and I,
it's
or
like,
regular people?
Like, I guess kind of anyone is like,
okay.
Yeah, like it's like they look at it and they're like, this kind of looks crappy. My newer games look better, but it doesn't like prevent them from enjoying or playing a game, really.
Okay.
So yeah, like my daughter did make at least one comment that was like, this like looks, this doesn't look very good compared to like the Nintendo Switch that she spends most of her time playing, which is true. But she's played a bunch of like NES and Genesis games with me before and stuff. So it's not like Pokemon was some completely new thing.
Yeah. I've been playing the new Pokemon game and the expansion that came out.
Okay. Look at how disgusting Wario looks. Like compare
I can't see anything. No one can see anything.
Oh no. No, everyone can see except you.
No one can see anything.
What? I'm sorry.
I didn't know that I was supposed to have started seeing something, so.
Oh, I think Rec Central crashed. That checks out.
Oh, from like starting and stopping something, it just like freaked out.
Yeah, I shut off Mario Land 2 and it exploded. More like WRECK Central, am I right?
Yeah. Fuck Rec Central, am I right?
Oh, come on.
So the new Pokemon expansion, one of the features, I guess, is that you have there's a cave and you can do like 5 Dynamax battles in a row of
I saw
like
Lucas playing that.
Rarish Pokemon, and the last one is always a legendary Pokemon. and it does a few things simultaneously, which is like, you're really just gonna give these to me? This feels cheap, is part of it. And then the other part of it is, wow, I cannot believe how many total dogshit legendary Pokemon there are. And then the other thing is, I cannot believe that they released this game with the AI as broken as it is. I mean, if you've only got 4 lives before you get kicked out, and someone chooses the weakest possible Pokemon out of the lineup to like play this mode with, and then you only have 1 life left, and they use like follow me with like a quarter of a health bar, and it's like, okay, you used that stupid move that could only make us fail. And this happens all the time. I mean, it's just like anytime an AI player in this mode can do something unhelpful, it will do it. Like using helping hand, but it failed 9 times in a row or something. Like, it's just horrible. Let's see, what else is really terrible about this mode? Yeah, I think maybe that's it. Maybe I hit all of the things that really suck about it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having.
But I keep playing it because I'm like, I want a Zapdos, please. Please stop giving me a Tornadus. I do not want a Mesprit. What are you up to over there?
I was Rec Central. Rec Central won't show the game because it's saying that the device is occupied, and I'm trying to figure out where
occupied by my ass.
I guess it's supposed to be occupied by
my ass.
By Keith's ass. Let's see what we can do instead here, though. I think we can. Device is not available. What? VCam? Get the fuck out of here, VCam. There we go. That's something.
Oh, did it just like the input changed?
I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter.
All right, let's see this awful man and what sort of adventures he gets up to.
So no sound right now.
Good. I would hate that. Oh my god, I forgot about little Wario. He sucks.
Yeah, little Wario is so weird and he has a mohawk and I hate it.
Do not let him be without his hat. Give him the hat back, please.
Okay, can you hear that?
Yes.
Awesome. Oh, I'm getting...
Yep, everything's good.
Oh, I think I'm getting a bedtime call. Whoops. BRB.
I sort of remember this game. Not very well. Very, very brave of them to just like make this some other character's game. They call it Super Mario Land 3, but you know, we're just doing Wario. Earlier, Drescher says, I'm with Kylie on the analogy. I thought, though I compare Land 2 with World more than Bros 3, I still can't follow this. I still can't follow it. Part of it is that I don't remember what the different Mario games are called. Like, I don't remember which one is Super Mario World and which one is Super Mario. What is the Super Mario? Oh, Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't remember which one of those is which, so I cannot compare them in my mind. And again, they did not have a Waluigi ever show up. It's a shame that they pretended like Waluigi mattered for a few years. Harmless said sound. This is the silent menu demo. This is not. There's no sound because the game is not outputting sound. That's why.
I'm back with the cake that your mom bought for me from a store.
No worries. We're just taking a... Kylie got a phone call. Paused.
Oh, sorry, they could hear me, I think, but you can't hear me. Keith can't hear me.
Drescher says I 100%ed this and Wario Land 2 and then never played another Wario game ever again. Why?
Hi.
What about WarioWare?
I think there was a little bit of a gap.
Gap between.
I'm back with birthday cake that your mom bought me from a store. Speaking
Really?
of your
When did
mom
you
not
see my
being a
mom?
cook. Today.
Why are you always seeing my mom?
Because she lives with my mom.
Fair. Although I did not understand to what extent. I didn't realize that your mom was also living in New Hampshire.
Oh, she kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend owns a house in New Hampshire.
I was like, when I learned that they had moved in, that your mom had moved in with our grandmother and my mom, I was like, oh, I guess they broke up. But it just seems like we're gonna move in together, but only for like 70% of the time, which honestly is sick.
Yeah, it was funny. He had been talking about buying a house in New Hampshire for years, and she was always just like, okay, but like I'm not gonna move to New Hampshire though. And he's just like, well, I'm still buying it, and she's like, all right, that's fine. And they just kind of dissed that. But I think specifically the apartment that my mom was renting became unavailable or something. Like,
yeah. I'm
you know how you can just not have a place to live anymore?
I know exactly about that, actually. I'm currently looking for apartments.
This looks like shit though.
I think it looks fine.
Ah!
That looks so much worse.
That looks better.
So Kylie, you were gone, but Drescher was talking about having 100% of this game in Wario Land 2 and then never playing another Wario game. And I asked why, and they said, I never had a reason to buy the others, so for some reason I just haven't touched them, not even WarioWare. But I don't know if you know this, Drescher, you never have a reason to buy any video game.
Yeah, I don't know I don't understand what a reason to be a reason to buy one would be. Oh, okay, this is the quest to get his hat back. He drops his hat in the pipe.
I mean, the best reason that you can have for wanting to buy a video game is that you liked the one that came before it in the series.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need.
It.
I could answer this. Perhaps maybe they don't remember, but it was that Wario Land 3 was a Game Boy Color only game. Maybe they didn't have a Game Boy Color, or maybe they were late to it or something.
They were giving those things away.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know.
Here's a question. How come that Kirby has Sonic's face? That is a Kirby with the face of Sonic.
No, that's like the in-training stage Digimon that digivolves into Sonic eventually.
Oh, that is the baby form of
exactly.
of the rookie Sonic.
Mm-hmm. The in-training stage. I didn't misspeak. That's different.
I know. I was being descriptive for people that do not know Digimon.
Oh, I see. Because you know how I am. Baby's just also another type of Digimon.
Yeah, what is it? Is it baby and then in training and then rookie?
Mm-hmm. Nah.
But I don't think there's a meaningful difference between the baby and in training stages of any Digimon. They're basically all ghosts.
Oh. What's fun about this one is Wario gets different hats that give him different powers.
That's my Wario impression. Now, you say what's fun about this one is that Wario gets different hats that gives him different powers. That's just Mario. That's also how Mario.
Well, I was gonna say it's kind of like Mario stole that because this was before Mario ever had a power up that was a hat.
Nope.
So what?
Nope.
What?
In the last game, we saw Super Mario Land Mario pick up the rabbit hat ears,
the bunny
rabbit
ears.
ears hat,
Yeah.
the bunny ears, and become a floaty man.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Sorry that I just know more about Mario than you, so I didn't mean to, be a jerk, but it's just something I know a lot about. So
Right. Yeah, I know that about you. I think at the end here you can gamble coins in here, and I don't know what I don't remember what hearts are. What is this? What is this? What is this? Keith, what is this? What is this?
I don't know. So I might my new there's a non-zero chance that my new place that I'm moving to is my old apartment building.
You don't get to keep the place?
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks. Did you say your old apartment building?
Yep, the one in Pawtucket.
Wow, that's not so bad though. It was like a bad place, was it?
No, it was a great place.
Yeah,
I really liked the location. It was like, here's like the biggest problem. You ready? Here's the biggest fault with it. There was fewer good places that deliver because it was slightly further outside of downtown.
Sure. Yeah. That's too bad.
But it had much better. Weirdly, it had much better access to, like tacos and burritos. For some reason, there's no good place near me to get a burrito.
That is weird.
Versus living right next to Tacos Don Nacho.
Right. Which is fine.
It was really good.
God, I had a terrible day yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was one of those days. Like I was just in a bad mood for like reasons, but like chemicals in my brain just decided I was unhappy that day. And then just like everything set me off. But like, man, was also walking down to Davis Square and
seeing the closed Annas,
or not seeing the closed Annas, but having the momentary thought that I could improve my day considerably by getting some Annas, only to then remember it's closed now. And I was just like so mad.
Maybe a different burrito place will move in there.
Well, no, okay. There's like a nearly identical burrito place like right next to it, and also there's a Chipotle there. But Anna's was still always
the one that is not very good, I thought.
Anna's was always way busier than both of those places, so I don't know, maybe they couldn't like make rent during the pandemic or something. Like there's also another Anna's very close. Like the irony
within
was that
2 miles.
The irony was that when I moved here, I didn't at first know about the closer Annas and was just thrilled about the further away Annas, like about how close I was to the further away one. And then when I learned there was a closer one, I was about ready to lose my mind. But so, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Porter
Is the
Square.
Coolidge Corner one the slightly further one?
Porter Square.
Porter Square, okay. Great burrito. I love a burrito like that around here.
Sure ain't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, if I had to, I won't even say their name. Fuck them. If I have to walk to the other one, I will. And it's,
Is this
it's not like
that responded to your tweet about them?
Yeah. It's like, it's frustrating. It's just like, it's like a fucking Harvard business, like a white Harvard business grad who really liked burritos, who was like, we could totally out business Anna's. Let's do it. I'm like, fuck that guy. I'm not gonna promote their thing.
Yeah. Chipotle though.
Well, the thing is, I can't.
Everyone knows you can't affect Chipotle.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, right.
Realistically, you also can't affect the stupid other one, but still.
Right. Well, I mean, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have been responding to me on Twitter if they didn't think that I could. So, how about that?
Fair.
So this is like the slowest paced of all of them.
Because Wario's slow.
Because Wario's slow, and they give him this charge move, so it totally changes the dynamic of the game. It's pretty different from other Mario games, but it's really fun. When I put a lot of time into it and played through and beat it in preparation for our Mario Let's Play, it was good. I liked it a lot. I came away with the impression.
Play that Bugs Bunny game that I had that it was people say it sucks.
Oh, okay.
A Looney Tunes game.
Because you think it's good, or because you hate it, or you don't remember?
Well, I'm totally willing to see it and see that it's. I couldn't beat it. It was too hard for me. But I just remember playing it all the time. I don't remember it. I remember wanting to play it. But I don't remember like anything about it.
Wait, what is? There's some kind of like there's two jumps. There's like a lofty jump and like a. Not sure I know how to get the different jump. Or is it just if
I believe that Looney Tunes game is famously bad.
I think there's multiple famously bad Looney Tunes games. I think it was one that sold
Hold up to jump higher.
Oh. Ooh. Of course, this is the hippo hat. Yeah, I came away from this game with the impression that it was my favorite of the three lands. What?
What? I'm gonna figure out which Looney Tunes game is the one that I was talking about.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that we were on YouTube too. Hi, YouTube. My bad.
Oops. Keith.
Once again, same number of people in both ones. It is kind of funny. I wonder how that happens.
Yeah,
probably a total coincidence.
Yeah. Interesting thing about this game, at any time you can hold up and then push B. Oh, if you have enough coins. If you have 10 coins, he will just take out a coin that is worth 10 coins, and then sometimes you have to put that in like coin slots to open it up. And then you collect coins, then at the end of the game, based on how much money you have, Wario buys himself a house, and it's a better house depending on how much money you have, and I got a bird house when I got to the end.
That seems too small.
Yeah, it was not, I'll be honest, was not one of the higher ranked houses that it is available in the game. But maybe I can improve my chances by picking which of these buckets will have double coins and which will have a weight that will crash on my head. But it's always a weight. No matter what, it's always a weight.
It's always a weight.
It's supposed to be, it's random, but it's always a weight. And then sometimes it is gold, but that's only when you have 2 coins, so it can only be doubled to 4. Oh, this is the default palette. I didn't even set this. Looks nice. That's Wario Land.
Yeah, I think it's just this one. It's not like striking me
What?
same way.
This palette?
Just this Looney Tunes game.
Oh. What? What are you talking about?
I'm just looking at what the Looney Tunes game that I was talking about. I think it's just the main one. You said that there were multiple Looney Tunes games for the Game Boy.
Oh. There's definitely some Tiny Toons games.
I also had the Tiny Toons game. I think that was a better game.
That's what I remember hearing.
It looks like it was Sunsoft's Looney Tunes game, if that helps anyone. 1992. A playthrough of Sunsoft's 1992 license-based platformer for the Nintendo Game Boy, Looney Tunes. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, wait. Okay, I have another Game Boy game we had 2 apologies to Keith. This one's a call out. Here it comes.
Oh, what is it?
Wait, here it comes after I get out the video cable I forgot to take out.
Okay, is it Game Boy?
Wait, where'd it go? No, it's a GameCube. Wait, oh, it's Game Boy Color. Oh, there it is. I found it.
No, it's not Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. It's just called Looney Tunes. Damn, this sucks. Whatever you're doing is bad.
Sorry, what did I do?
Oh, there was just like a lot of weird sounds, like you were doing something with cables or something.
All right, let's switch to the GameCube. D. Oops. Okay, it was slightly less set up than I thought it was.
Wow, all this just for a segment where I get called out doesn't seem worth it.
Well, no, it's to call you out and also to play other Game Boy Color games.
Hmm.
Obviously. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, Keith.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Check out the game we have here. Remember this game? You're getting
almost.
called out,
There we go.
motherfucker.
Mario Bros. Deluxe.
Yeah.
Wow. What am I getting called out about?
Prepare to get called out.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm bracing. Please do it. Rip the Band-Aid off.
First, I have to find the Framemeister remote and zoom in.
Ooh, I like how we're playing on the top of a GameCube.
Yeah.
There's a screen in the top of a GameCube that plays Mario.
I love that too. But I like it even better when it goes away. That's the best one. Oop.
All right, so what are you doing to me?
Do you remember Super Mario Deluxe for the Game Boy Color?
No, kind
What?
of.
Damn it. Well, I saw a video recently of ours where you were like, what was the Super Mario Brothers game that was on the Game Boy Color? I loved that one. And I was like, that was Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. And then I remembered.
No.
What?
Yeah, I know exactly what this is. Do you want to know?
What?
The game I was trying to think of was Super Mario Land 2.
Oh, damn it.
Yep.
Okay.
So sorry, you can't call me out.
Damn it.
I was just given wrong information.
Okay, you know what I was gonna call you out for.
Was it that I recently said that I didn't like this?
Oh my God, you can go back. You can go backwards in Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. That is
bit.
pretty deluxe. That's
that's
fairly deluxe. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay.
just
It's
a little
only
bit.
because the game is so zoomed in compared to the NES. You can just only run back
Right. you
to
can
the
go
edge
back
of the
to
zoom
where-
in.
Yeah.
Fuck that. This is one of we forgot about this when we talked about this is like the predecessor to Mario Advance. Oh, we
No,
did talk
we
about
brought this up the other day.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
This is what I thought you were comparing it to, because recently I was like, is this one of the ones that I liked? No, it's not. And so were you gonna say, but recently you said that you didn't like it, but earlier you said you did like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember that you classically you are adamant that you don't like the original Super Mario Brothers 1, but then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, now Keith here is saying that he likes Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. That's just the same
Yeah.
game.
Sorry, I was wrong in the game that I meant to be talking about, because I was like, it's the one with the overworld, and you were
Right.
like, that's Super Mario Brothers Deluxe,
Yeah.
which is Super Mario Brothers 1.
Yeah.
And
But it's
working with that. But when I saw the hippo, I was like, no, it's the one with the hippo.
But it's also because in Deluxe here they added an overworld.
Yeah,
See, it's this right here.
yeah.
Oh, it's
This-
not an
this-
overworld. I can't go backwards. It's just
It just looks like one.
lame.
Wow, I can't believe that you tried to call me out, but
Wow.
actually it was you who was
Yeah,
wrong
that was
twice.
total cell phone, honestly. Let's see. Oh, we hate this. Oh, my daughter started playing Pokemon in the zoomed, in the stretched mode on her Game Boy Advance. I was just like, oh, it was all I could
Ugh.
do to contain it.
Why didn't you just correct her? Gently correct her.
I did gently correct her, and she gently said no, and I would go, okay.
What did you say? Let's reenact it. How about, do you want to wait? Let's do it. Do you want to be, maybe I should be you and you should be Amelia Rose.
I don't really remember how it went. I just made sure that she understood it could be stretched or not, and that the way it's supposed to look is not stretched, and she was just like, okay. Not interested. I think she plays a little in both, but mostly stretched. But she's still
I
early.
used to play-
Hasn't gotten her Boulder badge yet. She got a Metapod.
I used to play in Stretched as a child, and I know that what did it for me was seeing if you go back and forth when you're looking at a sprite, especially like the stretched, like reverse, like back from behind the back sprite of Rattata, and you're like, it's so obviously wrong. Like, not that it's like, oh, everything looks worse when it's stretched, even though it's bigger. So
I think she'll come to that conclusion on her own.
yeah, I don't trust anyone to have the right instinct on video.
Normally not, but today my mom said in the gentlest way that she could that she thinks my daughter at age 5 is smarter than I was at age 5, and I was just like, yeah, you're probably right, actually. And smart people don't like stretched video games, and that's obvious. Obviously, that's the dividing line between smart people and dumb people.
I don't know. I've never seen your kid be that smart.
You haven't seen
No
my kid
offense.
very much.
That's true.
Very rude. That's incredibly rude.
Here's the thing. It's not a good sample size, because like most of the time when I see your daughter, the context is her wanting to go home to play with Christmas toys.
Nintendo. Remember them?
I did. Yeah, they're all over. They're still around. They're still kicking.
Here, the problem. Uh-oh. What is this? Skip. The problem is I don't remember how to play this game anymore. Oh.
Pause. But it's crazy. Anyway, that's my no kid should be expected to be their best self when it's Christmas time and I want to go home and play with my toys and not be here.
And do we hear this now? I guess not.
Maybe Wario is just quiet because he is sneaking like a criminal.
We didn't hear that bleep. Ow.
What's that?
I hit my headphones on the mic. I hate this stupid squeaking fucking thing. Oh, and it's about to fall off. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working now. Because it wasn't working. Oh, I know why it's working. Why it's not working, and then I switched it to be working, and it's still not. So
Just Apple says, wait, which game is this?
Oh, whoops.
When did Wario show up? I mean, I don't know when this was. I assume we were not on the title screen. What game is this? When did Wario show up? I thought we were on Mario Deluxe, and I think that Kylie only cared to be playing Mario Deluxe when she thought that it was to make me wrong about something. And after that didn't work, we switched to Wario. I think that's what happened. Is that fair? Oh, there it is. It's actually a little loud.
Hang on, my whole mic arm is coming down. Oh, fuck off. I guess it's fine for now. But anyways, I don't like... There's like no reason to play Super Mario Brothers Deluxe because it's just Super Mario Brothers, but you can't see as much of the screen as you're supposed to. So no, I'm not gonna play that.
That's what's deluxe about it. Can we get the game turned down a little bit?
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Wario Land 2. And boy, it sure does only hold one save file, and you sure do have to clear it off if you want to start over. I guess I will.
Can we get a little bit more of that title screen song? It was just about to get really good.
I think it's coming up right here.
Okay.
Not only can you not have multiple save files in this game, this is one of those cross-compatible games that can play on Game Boy or Game Boy Color, but the save file isn't cross-compatible. So if I put this in a regular Game Boy, it'll be like, your save file is from Game Boy Color. You have to erase this if you want to play this game.
That's really weird because I had a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Pocket, and I never had any problem playing games on both. Was I just really lucky?
No, I think this is a Wario Land 2 specific thing.
But you said it was one of the rare games that's cross-compatible.
I don't. If I said rare, I didn't mean to, because they weren't rare.
Maybe I just inserted that in my brain. It's possible you didn't say it.
Let's start a new game.
Let's get that. Oh, okay.
I think it's because I think this game, unlike many cross-gen games, was taking advantage of the Game Boy Color's hardware so specifically in the color version that they felt like I think there are like some features that full on aren't in the Game Boy version, or I don't know what it is, but at least it was enough that I guess maybe they're like considering the color and non-color versions so different that you couldn't have a save file be compatible with both. You couldn't go back and forth. You have to pick one. I don't know. These blobs are stealing these sacks.
You know what I'm thinking is the problem now.
Stop leaving your sacks around.
I didn't have a lot of Game Boy Color games. A lot of the Game Boy games that I owned were Game Boy Pocket games.
Same.
I think.
And I mean, there's just not that many Game Boy Color exclusive games regardless. Because the Game Boy sold so well, if you could get away with making your game cross-compatible, why wouldn't you?
Right. It's not like there is significantly more power in the color.
There is. It's just hard to realize that because there were so few color-specific titles.
Really? Huh. I always thought that it was just the same fucking thing, but one had color.
I always thought that, but apparently that's not the case at all.
Wow.
So this one.
So they came out with a whole new system, but just were like, let's just keep making them like it's the old one.
Yeah.
They had to change the shape of the cartridge to get people to finally
turn off the alarm clock. That's our mission in chapter 1. So this one is kind of like an adventure game almost, like an adventure platformer or something.
Oh my god, please turn off the alarm clock.
Yeah, wow. Let's turn it off. Wait.
Why did he put all this stuff in his house?
What? Because he's a wealthy...
He woke up in his house.
He's a baron. He's a wealthy baron.
And he just put enemies in his own little house?
What? No, they're breaking in. They're trying to rob him, and we're trying to stop it.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was part of the house.
No, Mario's not keeping enemies in his own house. That's I mean, besides Waluigi.
The menu song was so good, but this song is so bad.
What?
Play? Skip? Help?
Play. Normal. I can't. Okay, hard, I guess. Wow, that's fucked up.
Get ready, you're about to do it.
Fuck you. Nailed it, though.
Yeah, I also saw it.
What a bunch of bullshit.
I barely even registered what happened.
What a stupid thing. Oh my god.
Hey, look, you got the hat that you get anyway.
Wow, I got the golden... No, it was a golden, not Viking helmet, because Viking helmets didn't have horns. Vikings didn't.
I'm sure Mario doesn't care whether Vikings had horns or not.
Wario sure doesn't care. I just saw an episode of a children's show that my daughter was watching that was like brand new. That was like, look, it's a picture of a Viking helmet, and it was like the thing with the horns. And I'm like, really? We're still doing this? All right, whatever. I mean, fuck Vikings anyways, but eh.
Yeah, I'm struggling to care about what horns Viking helmets did or did not have.
Oh, wow, that's quite an alarm clock. That's like really an alarm. I'm very alarmed about this clock.
Yeah, it's an alarming clock.
Yeah. Thumbs up, I'm a Wario. Not number one. Wow. That's a serious save. Turn off the giant faucet. These are the wet bandits.
This is a weird, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Ugh.
I was actually, when I first played these first few levels here, I really liked it a lot and was really excited about it. I was like, wow, this game's so great. As I got further in the game, I liked it less and less, and then I kind of gave up on it. But I always meant to come back. And see now, this is a big part of these levels is that enemies will put you in these different states, and you know, some of them are bad and you don't want them at all, but some of them you need them to solve certain puzzles.
Fire seems bad.
Fire does seem bad, but what if you had to get through something flammable? Your only option would be to light yourself on fire and then run through it.
I would trick the fire-breathing creature into putting its fire directly onto the flammable blockade.
Ah! What if there was no fire-breathing creature? Oh, right. Right. But you know, one of my biggest regrets was we never did a Wario Land II video. I think we streamed it once, and then I don't think it got posted for some reason. Or it didn't. I don't know if it didn't turn out good, or if I like. Oh, I must take the fork boy, then throw the fork boy at the smoosh.
No. Nope, you threw too hard, too strong. Nice. Good work. Why do these little guys think they can get in here and pull this shit?
That's fun. We love that.
Hey, Wario, get a smaller faucet, huh?
Yeah.
Fool, you fool.
Oh.
I'm getting tired, Kylie.
Oh, sorry. Jeez, I didn't mean to bore you with this phenomenal game. I'm playing.
You said it wasn't very. You said that you quit because it wasn't very good.
Well, later in the game. Draw.
Saul, answer it.
Draw.
It's a 4.
Well, it's a 4 now. What if it's a 1?
It's not. It's a 4.
It's a 4. Hell yeah. That looks like a tile of a map. Like something that might be a map one day. Wow. We love that.
Wow, or it's a 3.
It's too bad that this game. Well, I love the Super Game Boy so much, but it's just not a Game Boy Color, and that's what's sad about it. So like I can put Wario Land 2 in there. It has a really cool border with like Wario looking over the top of the screen. He's got coins all around him, but I don't want to play the Game Boy version of it if I have a Game Boy Color version.
Fair. What are you doing now?
I am... I don't know. I literally don't know. I was trying to pause it to see what my mission was, but nothing happens when I push select. So I don't know. Oh.
I mean, you're playing on the Super Game Boy right now, right?
No, this is the Game Boy Advance player.
Right.
Switch.
Which is just the game. Oh, for Switch, you said?
No, I switched from the
you
Super
switched.
Game
I was
Boy
like, what?
to
Yeah.
the
I mean, but that's just the same thing, but it's on a GameCube.
But it's a Game Boy Advance, and it doesn't have cartridges came with special information that could be read and displayed by the Super Game Boy, and for no reason this functionality just isn't present in the Game Boy Advance player. So like Donkey Kong 94 and like Pokemon Gen 1 and stuff, Pokemon Red and Blue specifically, like are best on Super Game Boy specifically, because Game Boy Advance player doesn't have those features. Well, I'm stuck. Let's switch back.
I might be done.
Oh no! You might be done. Okay.
I'm very tired.
All right. Well,
Did you have one more you wanted to do?
I have a Pokemon thing real quick. I wanna hear your thoughts. I think you'll agree with me, but we'll talk about the graphics of Pokemon Gen 1. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, we can talk about the graphics of Pokemon Gen 1. What's your Why don't you just play it on the advanced player?
Because it's specifically about a thing I can only do on the Super Game Boy.
Got it.
Don't fret, I'm almost done.
I'm so tired. I'm falling asleep. I'm literally falling asleep.
Don't fall asleep, Keith. It's okay.
I'm falling asleep.
No.
It's too late. You can't stop me.
What about now? Here we are. It's Pokemon Red version. Let's continue as green. Oh, so this is the cartridge I'm going to send to you.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Game Boy graphics. I like when I played a lot of Pokemon with color like this, and it looks nice.
Sure.
But ooh,
This is what Pokemon looks like to me.
this is what Pokemon be looking like. Get. Da 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 da. Bop. Bop. There we go. You know, a lot, even in Game Boy Color, like only games, I felt like you lost some definition in the sprites when you went to color. Because like if I swap to black and white, I feel like
Crisp.
a lot, especially like the windows and the doors on these graphics, like become a lot more like there's so much more depth to them. And like look at these flowers, like they're almost hard to see in this color palette, but then you swap and they stand out normally.
Yeah.
I love the look of black and white Pokemon. It's nice. But I also like the look of color Pokemon. So I like on Super Game Boy, I can just
You just
what do
go
you have
back
to
and
say for
forth
yourself?
forever.
I've had my coffee. Oh, so you wanted to remember we had the talk about like how long does the watch the old man catch a Pokemon thing?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he goes, "What? You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I'll show you then."
Wow, there's a Rattata here again.
It's a Weedle.
A Weedle. What?
You plebe. And then he's like, you go to item, you pick Pokeball. And it works. Later.
It's gotta be more than that in a cartridge that has the whole thing.
I don't think so. I have a couple Pokemon Yellows that have small batteries, but I don't know if... Look at the difference between the definition in these trees. This one, this one. There's so much dimension to it because it does this weird color palette thing where it's using like the mid-tone of the palette for like brighter colors. I don't know. They had to do weird things. Pokemon.
Is this the graphic you wanted to discuss?
Oh
or was there another thing?
I'm giving you a Pokemon Red version with a character named Green who only has a Geodude with 1 hit point.
Why are you doing that?
Because
I'm gonna erase it.
Yeah, because I needed a Charmander. No, wait, I needed a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur. All right, that was Game Boy games. That was mostly just Super Mario Land games. That was fun.
Yeah,
I had fun.
Wait, let me see that. Let's see the wall. Let's see the different color palettes. How they do this wall.
Look at this. The walls. I always had difficulty reading how the walls were supposed to be. I didn't understand that they were supposed to be slopes. I couldn't understand why I could go from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Whee.
Well, because it doesn't make sense.
No.
Because it just means that this world is constantly up. Everything goes up forever. Basically.
It's based on the Kanto region of Japan, so maybe it's very mountainous. I don't know. Don't ask me. You know what's wild is this one. It's just Kanto. It's just Japan, and the Pokédex entry for Mew in Red and Blue says that Mew was sighted in South America, and it also talks about the moon landing having happened in the 60s. Pokemon Red and Blue take place in real life.
In the real world,
I keep trying to say this. No one believes me.
Well, it's an alternate history of the world where Pokemon exist. No,
Pokemon do exist. There just aren't as many in real life as in the games and the show, so we have to find them. Me and my friends always go out on weekends, and we're definitely going to find the first confirmed sighting / video footage of a Pokemon.
So I was talking earlier, you were busy, so you didn't have anything to say about it.
Compare the grass.
Terrible. Good. Bad. Good. Bad. Good. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong. I was looking at the Twitch because it's. I was looking at Twitch because it's. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The picture is clearer than the
Discord
thing.
Yeah.
So in order to really see, now, let's do it on Discord so that you can get my actual in-time reaction.
Okay. This is the color.
That's bad.
It's not good. And this is good.
Good. That's good.
And I understand it's just like the grass ends up being like a victim of some other stuff they're trying to do with like the palettes, and I get it, but it's lame.
But if you see, bad, you can't even see the hatching on the roof.
Yeah. Oh, it is kind of blown. It's more blown out in the feed that you're getting than it's supposed to be, but still.
Okay, so the other thing is, I can't remember. If I popped my Pokemon Blue into my Game Boy Color, was it just black and white?
When you put it in? No, it had a default palette. So like Pokemon... Right. But what I think Game Boy Color could do was it could have 2 palettes. It had a sprite layer palette and a background layer palette. So on like Pokemon Red, the backgrounds are all red and the player is green. And in Pokemon Blue,
is there a way to show that here?
Is there a way to show that here? Well, I can just pop it into the Game Boy Advance player. No, I actually can't show you that because it's a Game Boy Color feature, essentially. Like every Game Boy Color has a little bit of code in it that's like, here's what you do if someone puts a Pokemon Red in you.
Because the stuff on Game Boy Color is not blown out. it wasn't able to be blown out. It was no.
Well, this is television, and you're getting it through the Framemeister and everything. There's all kinds of video settings and the capture device. There's all video settings happening. Okay.
Are you trying to show me something, or are we done?
Both.
Great.
Oh, they are two colors. Red and green at war.
We can't see.
Oh. And so that's all.
Yeah. Okay, so this is red.
Yeah.
This is what Pokemon looks like in my memory.
Right. Yeah, I bet. But yeah, I was a blue jerk off. So.
And see, look, you've got the definition on the things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's it's maybe the next best thing. But if you held B left when you turned the Game Boy on, you could just not do that.
Really?
Yeah. Look. If you start pushing things before it boots up, you get here is D-pad up, down, left, right, and then B up,
on
down,
a real
left, right.
Game Boy, you can do this?
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
and you can do
No.
absolutely. I did it all the time. It was like one of my, and I made sure I made sure
one of
my
your
daughter,
hobbies.
I made sure my daughter knew about it because I'm like, yeah, little kids love that stupid shit where they can just play with the colors on a thing for no reason.
Now show me what blue looked like.
Okay, I gotta run for it.
Can you not just do it with the buttons?
Oh,
One of
no.
the palette swaps probably is in there, right? No? Okay.
I actually didn't have to run for it. It was right here. Damn, we forgot all about the Game Boy Color camera. Whatever, I'll do that some other time. One of the main reasons I meant to do this stream was I was like, hey.
You were like, let's play a bunch of Game Boy Color games, and
Because
maybe
the
we could
Game-
check out the Game Boy
because the
camera.
Game Boy
And I was
camera
like,
is
yeah,
so
I would
cool.
love to do the Game Boy camera, and then we just did Mario.
Accidentally, the Super
Shame.
Mario Land games are good. Whoops.
Yeah. Well, maybe one of them is good. Two of them I loved as a kid, and one of them I still do. Damn, look at that Gengar.
Look at that
Gengar
Gengar.
sick.
Look at that. Whoop. I love the headbutt that the Jigglypuff gives. I do.
You were trying to tell me the other day, or like a few weeks ago, why do people like Gengar? Gengar gets beat by the Nidoran and the Jigglypuff in the opening, and need I remind you, thinking about it
It
now,
was in the opening. It's one of the
But
Pokemon in the opening.
in the open. No, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the opening.
Yeah.
You were like, why do people like Gengar? Because everyone's first experience with Gengar is watching him get smoked by a Jigglypuff.
Right.
Yeah, this looks so wild to me. Can we go outside and see what outside is?
Maybe.
Oh,
I can do an escape
the-
rope.
Gengar's a ghost type Pokemon. That headbutt's not gonna work.
Oh shit! Wow.
They cut away. This looks so
Wow.
weird. Yeah, I played this so much less. This looks insane to me.
So here's one of the most fun ones: is they have like an inverted. They have this one that's meant to look like a photo negative, where the background is inverted and then the sprite layer is all like light blues. You never saw this, huh?
I had no idea that a Game Boy could do this.
Bummer. Yeah. Game Boy Color and Advance.
Right, which I had both of.
Yeah. But yeah, if you have to do it before the Game Boy logo goes away or you'll miss it. And that's the word, sis. And that's our birthday stream. Thanks for
Happy
watching.
birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome for watching.
All right.
Hey, look, I had to watch. The only one of these I felt like I had to watch was Wario 2.
The rest was fine.
The rest was fine.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh, it's tough because I was so tired. I'm still so tired.
Man, you know what's a really good Pokemon?
You can go to the Patreon. That's something you can do. Hey, remember the Patreon?
Actually, I think you should send money to my Venmo at Kylie Churchill because I need $3,000 to pay to Toyota. It's my birthday.
Don't you think both?
No, I think you should cancel your Patreon and sign up to Kylie on. That only goes to me.
Don't tell people to do that. They'll
my
try,
Nidoqueen.
and they'll start by unsubscribing from Patreon and never resubscribe.
That sounds fake. Also weird they put a trans flag color scheme so long ago.
My underwear when suddenly. Oh, it looks good though.
Yeah, it looks great. I actually love
behind
this color
me in the
palette.
back seat popped right up and clapped his hands across my eyes. I said, "Hey, is that Uncle Stu or Cousin Louie? Is it Bob or Joe or Walter? Could it be Bill or Jim or Ted or Bernie or Steve?" I probably could have kept on guessing, but about that time he crashed into the truck.
Yeah, I know all this.
And as I'm laying bleeding there on the asphalt, finally I recognize the face of my hibachi dealer, who takes off his prosthetic lips and tells me,
Wow? Hey? I don't know. Sorry.
He says, "Everything you know is wrong."
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, so, yeah, I mean,
Honestly, this looks good as hell.
Yeah.
Let's see Pokemon in this. See what some Pokemon look like.
Oops. Well, alright. After we warp to a Pokemon. What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
No, I literally looked away for half a second.
It looked like my sprite turned into letters for a second as I zipped into the sky.
Oh, that's really weird.
But anyways, here's Kadabra.
Good, like it.
The color is more muted if you see it on a real Game Boy. It's very saturated in the feed on the.
Yeah, this is good. This looks really good.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
This is a great way to experience Pokemon.
Yeah, and that.
Can
and
you
that,
not just
you
hit
know,
down and get to the next Pokemon?
No, I know.
Really? Wow.
It's fucked up, right?
Yeah. Wow. I guess
Charmeleon.
Pokemon really has improved. Charmeleon kind of looks the worst out of all of these.
Graveler is a Pokemon I think I saw in the game first. I always interpreted him as being like fuzzy. Like I knew he was gravel, so he couldn't be fuzzy. He just always looked fuzzy to me. Like he's kind of lumpy.
That's really funny. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna try the teleport one more time and see if it glitches out in the same way. Let's see. Yeah, it got weird. Wait, one more time, but I'll be lower on the screen so we can get it on the more white background.
What do you mean lower? Oh, okay. I understand now. I was like, you're always in the middle. How do you do lower? How do you be lower on the screen?
It says ABCD.
It's ABCD.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I bought you a broken. I bought you a cursed Game Boy game.
What does that mean?
It might be pulling. It might have I don't know. It must mean like the sprite that it's calling, like the wires get crossed somewhere and it calls the wrong one.
Maybe it's the Super Game Boy's problem.
Maybe it's maybe it's the Game Boy Advance player's problem. Maybe. I'll
Hey, let's go to
investigate.
let's go to the Pokemon your Pokeball list for a sec. I love the categories they give.
Gyarados is a
like,
tube.
Gyarados is the weird snake that also Ekans is.
Right.
Because it's the same shape. And Kadabra and Nidoqueen are both
They're all
like,
the same. And
like
Charmeleon
the
and Grappler
mammal
are all
type?
the same.
Yeah, Charmeleon is a weird one. Yeah, it's just like anything with like 2 feet and 2 arms, and some things without that. And then you got the Rattata, which is like, what if you had
It's like a cow.
it's like a cow. It's like or it's sort of like a greyhound's snout on top of a square. No one knows who the 8th gym leader
Yeah,
is.
it's a mystery.
You know who is the coolest guy
wait.
in the world?
Who?
Red/blue with his slanted hat, all slanted, extremely cool. Extremely cool. No one is as cool as... I have a very distinct memory of being a kid, having a baseball cap, and being like, I could put my hat slanted and I also would be cool like Ash, my character in Pokemon Red.
I put
games.
my hat on backwards like Ash, the character from the Pokemon anime.
I also tried that too. I tried both, and then I was like, hats are not for me. It turns out.
Same, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Is that my cartridge?
No.
Okay.
I remember there's actually... We have to get it, because what's great about the Super Game Boy palette, the thing you can only get by playing it in the Super Game Boy, is... Real Rainbow Badge.
What do you mean real rainbow badge?
You have to get the Real Rainbow Badge. We gotta get it. If it's not captured in the stream, will it ever have been... Could you ever really say that it existed?
Oh, you're saying getting a rainbow badge that actually has rainbow colors.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, sure.
Rainbow Star!
Rainbow Star? Oh, but you have to play the whole game in rainbow. Oh, no. That just did that.
This is the Super
Default.
Game Boy... Pokemon Red and Blue are Super Game Boy cartridges, which means that they have special color palette bullshit that only the Super Game Boy can do, and it's not working because I'm holding the wrong controller. I was wondering why it was taking so long. I just love you going here. Look at that rainbow badge. I mean, it's a shitty rainbow, but it's
No,
there.
it's great. Half purple and then red and yellow. Love
Yeah,
that.
wait, why does this look so bad? I remember it looking better. Oh, well.
So I think
Look at
it might just
Blaine.
be the capture. Yeah, Blaine is intense. So I think it actually is meant to be like a blue to purple gradient, but it fucks it up.
Oh, I see now. Reset. There we go. Now it looks better.
Did you use you know how Kadabra looks? So you used it to calibrate.
No, I just remembered that I bumped the contrast by 5 points earlier when we were doing something else, and that's all it was.
All right, let's see the badge now.
Oh, it's still the same. It's not any more rainbow. It's that. But that's better than
There's
any
a
other
tiny
version
little
of
bit
that.
of blue. Yeah.
Oh, the
sure.
whole bottom left corner is blue. Well, it's a blue purple. It's something.
It to me, there's like one speck where it's obviously blue, and then it starts to get debatable whether it's blue or not.
Oh my god, you know what I spent an hour doing today? Me and my daughter walking around.
Explaining why Raichu is underrated and Pikachu is overrated?
It's impossible to say why. It was walking around in Viridian Forest trying to find a Pikachu for her to catch. And
no.
And it was like the worst Pikachu hunting expedition ever. We found one, but it was right when my mom was trying to talk to me about something, and it was distracting. I wasn't paying attention, and my daughter can't read yet, and accidentally picked run and ran away from it. And so that's what happened. All right, get out of here. You're sleepy. Goodbye.
Raichu rules. Raichu's underrated.
Oh, let's get a Raichu in here then. Yeah, let's go out on Raichu. Raichu's underrated. I'll admit it.
Love that.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate this sprite before, but now I can say I was wrong. It's great. Love it.
What about the original Pikachu sprite?
Oh, that, you know what? That's something in general was I remembered in my memory, all the sprites in red and blue are terrible, but going back to them, they're actually all great.
Oh, just another apology. Let's cue back up the I'm sorry I was wrong last week.
I'm so sorry. Unlike the red green Ekans, the red blue Ekans is fine. Actually, Ekans is a bad example. Ekans is kind of weird looking. I don't know. How's Eradicate?
Rattata, that's one that you called out, I believe.
Well, that one's actually...
Eradicate is really good.
That one's actually terrible, so...
Well, oh, look at that. Look at that. He's like...
I don't know if I called that out. I think you're inventing that.
Clefairy, I said Clefairy
Look at
was
this.
good.
We love this.
Great, love Nidoqueen. She's huge.
Yeah.
She looks like she's ready to take someone's head off in that picture. And Nidoran looks like she's about to get her head taken off.
Like, no. Oh, what is this? Oh, I haven't seen a Nidoran, a male one in this game.
Is that a red-blue thing? No, right?
Yeah. The male ones
Let's
are
see
more
Nidoqueen again.
red.
Oh no, there's Nidoran right there.
Oh, whoops. I was doing it wrong.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. That's weird. Doesn't look quite as timid, but wait, let's go back to Nidoqueen.
I like this sprite.
Nidorino I always thought was very cool.
Yeah, they show you that one in the intro, so they also thought that.
Yeah, they agreed. Look at that just extremely serious face and the Arthur fist.
Nidoqueen,
Arthur
the
fist.
drill Pokemon. Its hard scales provide strong protection. It uses its hefty bulk to execute powerful moves.
I'm actually surprised at how much the Nidoqueen's design has changed.
Oh, I thought it was like really on model.
In my memory, Nidoqueen has not changed. Has changed one of the least. But which is why I was surprised that it was so. I just saw a Nidoqueen in Pokemon Sword today,
Gotcha.
like 3 hours ago. So I have the new sprite. They made her a lot smaller.
Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon.
Stupid. That's a stupid one. They have turtles.
Pikachu, the mouse Pokemon.
So here's the thing that Pokemon implies over the course of its lifetime as a franchise. Right away, Pokemon in universe acknowledges that animals exist. Mice exist, turtles exist. We know that because Pikachu's the mouse Pokemon and Squirtle is a tiny turtle Pokemon. But what we then see in later Pokemon is that Pokemon are also look like buildings and car keys and swords and all these other. So Pokemon show up and then just make themselves look like things that already exist. Because how else do you get a Pokemon that looks like a building?
I've never seen one of those.
It's one of the new ones. There's a Pokemon that looks like a cart of coal. There's one that looks like
I love that one. Yeah, I know.
There's one that looks like a cone of ice cream.
There's one that has a spoon.
This implies to me because what's impossible
where do they get those spoons?
What it implies to me is impossible that it could have happened the other way around, where humans have taken these Pokemon and turned them into things in their lives. Like someone's like, what if we made a snack that looked like a vanilla ice? And what do we call it? We call it a vanilla ice cream.
Oh my god, that's funny.
That's impossible. That cannot be true.
Hey, look,
it has to be true that ice cream existed and then the Pokemon became an ice cream Pokemon.
Hey, Keith.
Yeah.
Look, red and blue Grimer is amethyst when her gem is cracked.
That just sort of looks like amethyst anyway.
Yeah, right?
That face, the expression is very amethyst.
I always really liked Muck. That's a good mock.
Anyway, this is my new big brain Pokemon theory. That Pokemon show up and they make themselves into familiar forms.
I think all Pokemon come from Ditto in some way, and they all share that a little bit. I think Pokemon, they kind of choose their appearance in a weird way. I think it's a conspiracy. I think they're evolving on purpose.
Well, they have to be. They have to be like Pokemon exist, right? And then someone invents a skyscraper, right? You think the first skyscraper?
Dude, how is there a Pokemon that looks like a Pokeball?
Right? See, it has to have come after.
There's a shot in the Pokerap where Ash is holding that alarm clock that looks like a Voltorb, and Cheryl saw that Pokerap a lot, but never saw that episode, and never saw an episode with a Voltorb. So she just always thought that was a Voltorb, and that Voltorbs were the size of Pokeballs. And then when I told her they're like 2 foot cubed or something, she's like, "What? They're just like giant Pokeballs?" Like, yeah, they're just giant Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Electrode's
Although
bigger.
Pokemon is always a little
stupid about its size.
Yeah.
Look at this unfortunate boy. He looks like he's apologizing to you for fighting you.
Yeah, this is another. So, Nidoran also looked like this. This is another Pokemon that looks like Nidoqueen is staring it down.
Look at this boy. You know what? I saw this sprite the other day and I was like, I remember it looking weird and bad, but it's fine. But now I'm seeing it again and I'm like, actually, it is weird and bad. So I guess I go back and forth on some of these.
No, it's good. What's weird? What's bad about this? This is great.
I don't know. It's fine. I've never been a Tangela person. I'll admit it.
Me neither, but I think it's a good design. Perfect. Wait, go up one. Perfect.
Also good.
That's the best Pokemon.
I like Starmie better.
What? It's close.
The sprite, the Magikarp sprite is just way too big.
No, I think it's great.
It just makes it look big.
Look, it's 22 pounds.
Oh my god, it's a giant fish.
It's huge. Of course, yeah, it's huge. It's 2 feet long. It's 22 pounds.
It's 3 feet long?
3 feet long, yeah.
This is a good one. Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon.
Fucking rude. Who comes up with these? It's clearly not scientists. Scientists are not coming up with this.
I mean,
well,
come
it's
on.
like
Scientists have come up with some bullshit names for things. Let's not kid.
We think that that fucking Professor Oak is out there classifying Pokemon. Okay, this one is the mouse Pokemon. This one, tiny turtle. This one, atrocious.
I can tell that this thing kills to create atrocities. It creates killtrocities, and it's an atrocious Pokemon.
Gyarados, the Kilimanjaro Pokemon.
Mr. Mime, the Killionaire Pokemon. Okay. Oh, shit.
Do you remember what video it was where we cracked up talking about the Halo multiplayer medals?
I think they were Halo videos. Could it have been?
Probably. Could have been.
I don't know.
Killtrocity.
Dude, I saw... Wait, have you watched Pokemon? You haven't watched Pokemon Journeys, have you? The new Pokemon series?
I did. I saw the first season.
Oh, okay.
It confused the shit out of me.
They show up... Yeah, it confused me because they did they did some kind of weird prequel to episode 1 thing, and they like retcon in that Mr. Mime was already there, and they show him doing house chores, and I think before he used to just sweep with a broom, but then they made the genius choice to have him be doing house chores with invisible...
With mime shit, like psychic, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going around with an invisible vacuum cleaner sucking things up, and it's brilliant. Not much else about that episode was brilliant, but that was.
It was fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, they start off with the prequel thing where like they show Ash's Pikachu evolving from a Pichu into a Pikachu and like his journey, whatever. But then they don't. My impression of it was that they did not telegraph that they were then jumping forward in time to when Ash is like an impressive trainer with a lot of Pokemon. So it just seems like this is Ash as a new trainer who's just letting his new friend catch all the Pokemon, and not that it's just like, no, this is an Ash who's been like a 10-year-old Pokemon trainer for 20 years at this point. And he doesn't need to be catching Butterfrees and Scythers.
Keith, 25 years.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
yeah, so that was with that.
Lame.
It genuinely took me a long time to understand that they had jumped forward in time.
I was
when
at first I thought the whole thing was a full reboot. I was confused.
Yeah, that's sort of what I thought too.
When I realized he was called Go because of Pokemon Go, I died in a bad way.
I realized that before starting, and being annoyed at that is part of why I watched it.
Yeah, I always thought that series
and it's
was
why
about...
he just wants to go around catching Pokemon. He's not a battler. He's just a Pokemon catcher.
Oh.
Because he's Pokemon Go. He just wants to catch. He is the one who finally wants to catch them all.
Oh my god. They've been waiting. Yeah, I always thought Pokemon Journeys, I assumed it was going to be a Sword and Shield thing. But they went with Pokemon Go. That makes sense. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah,
right,
gotta
bye.
go, gotta do the thing. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Mwah.